Hello, African sports fanatics. Welcome to another episode of the Safari Soccer Show. I'm your host, Yvonne Etta. Today, I'm hosting ex-Gor Mahia coach, Coach Oktay, as well as known to most Gor Mahia fans. Please, Coach, just introduce yourself to my viewers and take us through your journey, if you have played soccer before and your coaching experience too.
Yes, say again, please. It didn't come.
Please reintroduce yourself to my viewers and
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, this is Coach Oktay, as you said. I was coaching Gor Mahia in Kenya. One of the great team, one of the fantastic people, fans, Gor Mahia, and we achieved a good job over there, and I never forget this team in my life.
So, Coach, maybe I just wanted to greet you in Kiswahili. I want to test your Kiswahili skills. Habari yako?
Muzuri sana.
So you still have mastered Kiswahili so well.
Oh yeah, it's a nice, it's a beautiful language.
Yeah.
And it's a local language, and I always respect anywhere I go to. I respect the nations. I respect to countries. I respect to language, everything. That's why, and it sound is beautiful as well in Swahili.
Okay, Coach. When I was talking to you yesterday, you told me you left playing soccer at a young age. Please just tell me where you have played soccer before and why you quit soccer at a very young age.
Okay, I started in Cyprus a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I managed to play as a 16 years old, the first team. And I played 3-4 years in Cyprus, and I moved to UK.
Yeah.
And in UK, I go to teams called Colchester that do training and moved to Premier League. But unfortunately, I had a spinal cord injuries early young age. And then I stopped playing the high level in very young age, 21.
Yeah.
And and in Cyprus, I was in Player of the Year 4 years back to back. And they use Golden 11, and I always go to Golden 11 as I was in Cyprus. And then I moved to UK. And as I said, I had spinal cord injuries, few operations. And I stopped playing the high standard football, and I play local with my friends after that. And I love football. And I said to myself, I can only do football. And what shall I do? And they give me some advice. If you like the coaching, and you have to go to coaching department. And I was telling always myself, playing football and coaching is completely different. And I started coaching in local in London.
Yeah.
Local cosmopolitan boys is from Africa, from Caribbean, from Turkish, from Greek, from Chinese. I had so many nationalities boys. And I started the coaching, and I started enjoying it. But when I was doing coaching, I didn't have much knowledge. And I make decision to go to studying one of the best in England, West Ham United.
Yeah.
But to get in there, it's very difficult. It's very hard. And I achieved the fantastic job there. And then they let me to go to do courses there in West Ham and observe the coaches there to learn from them a lot. And it was very hard, but I did it. And my background is very good. And I worked then after Watford and Norwich Academies, which is Watford. It was very, very, very good for me. And I work in England in conference clubs, which is non-league clubs. It's very hard. The senior level. It was very hard. And I started my coaching career in England.
Mm-hmm. So you started your coaching career in England, but then you came to Kenya, won the league. Before you came to Kenya, you were working in Thailand and won the league in Thailand as well. So how is the experience winning the league in Thailand and compared to winning the league in Kenya?
Yeah, before that,
Yeah.
I was in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I was working one of the team. It was relegation battle.
Yeah.
And I kept them in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And I get more experience from that, the challenge, because the passion I have, I can come out from any danger. I know that, and the knowledge. Yeah. And then move to Thailand. The lifestyle in Saudi Arabia very strict. Yeah. To go to Thailand is completely different. Yeah. In Asia, is similar character to Africa. Is calm people. In Kenya is relaxed people. Yeah. And I managed to win the league. Is 15, 16 points clear in Thailand. Mm-hmm. But one thing I can say, okay, I had fans, 4,000 fans in Thailand, but not like Kenyans fan, not like Gor fans. It's because my character is passionate. And similar to the fans, and expectation is high. Yeah. And makes me to concentrate my job very well. And Gor fans is different class. Is one of the best. One of the best. Yeah. So it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. So let's say, how did you come to interact with Gor Mahia fans? Because it's mostly known that Gor Mahia fans are one of the best fans in Africa. How was it interacting with them and just having that relationship between you and the fans?
Thing is, first of all, I cannot blame them. Yeah. Just normal, because they get used to it. The fans' expectation is very high. Yeah. And when I came to Kenya, first of all, one of the guy from Switzerland bring me here. Yeah. And Abdul Haq, he lives in Kenya. Yeah. He played Mathare United long time ago, friend of mine. Okay. I didn't know the league start very early in Kenya, and the Gor Mahia players, it wasn't ready. They came to play Everton and stay here, and they go back to Kenya. They had holidays, no preseason. Yeah. Because they didn't do any preseason, unfit team. And first time I was going to work in Africa, different culture, yeah. Different expectation. And I saw the fans passionate. Yeah. The target is high, expectation is high. Yeah. And I said to myself, I have to concentrate my job. Mm-hmm. And it's difficult, and you're gonna laugh. It's so difficult sometimes when you go to the clubs and the players is unfit. Yeah. You have to do something to make them fit, much fitness and the training fitness same time. Mm-hmm. And you have to know, you don't know your players. I didn't know my players. Yeah. And then I find out my players. And then Coach Zico, he helped me a lot as well that time to find out my players. And I find out my players' weaknesses, strength. Mm-hmm. And start the league. And I never forget one thing as well, I'm going to tell you. Okay. When we lost against KCCA, okay. the fans, it was angry, yeah. And they throw the stones. Welcome stones.
Yeah. How did you feel seeing stones when fans are throwing stones? Because I think you had not experienced such before.
Never in my life. But first of all,
Yeah.
because they score, KCB, they score, and we're missing chances.
Yeah.
We dominate the game. We create a lot of chances.
Yeah.
And I was telling myself, is the goal is gonna come.
Yeah.
Anyway, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. I was hearing the noise. I was hearing the noise. When I turned to look at the dugout, we call dugout, the players inside and my assistant,
Yeah.
they start to, I call them, they panicking. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what's going on. And suddenly they started throwing the stones. And I was middle of the pitch. And with the referees, some of the players, they go to the changing room.
Yeah.
And the journalist lady who's recording the games, she goes to me, Coach, please get inside.
Yeah.
Get inside, please. It's going to be very dangerous.
Yeah.
And I was standing because I was shocked.
Yeah.
And then I was watching them and I was telling myself, what they doing, these guys?
Yeah.
And the next day, I was reading a newspaper and they said is Cypriot coach Oktal, Oktal in untouchable in
untouchable,
the
Luo word is
yeah.
Oktal, yeah.
Oktal doesn't scare. Oktal didn't scare.
Yeah,
I was shocked.
Untouchable.
I was shocked. Nothing to do with scared or not.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Okay.
Anyway, and I spoke to Europe. I spoke to Europe, friend of mine. He goes to me, Coach, careful, they're gonna kill you. I said, no, I love this. I said, because it's the passion.
Yeah. Great experience.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a good experience. It was a good experience for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay, Coach, now you came. You didn't know your players. You had unfit players who had not gone for pre-season. But then you won the league. Your first time, you won the league. Different environment, everything is different for you, but then you came, won the league. You helped Gor Mahia clinch the 18th Premier League title. So how was the feeling for you?
Oh, it was, it was delicious. It was very nice because it's not only me, it's the teamwork, including my assistant, including my goalkeeper coach, including my staff. We work together because don't forget we was in Confederation Cup as well, and the local cup and plus the league. It was a free platforms, and we was playing back to back a lot of games. We had injuries. We have a lot of issues, a lot of problems. It wasn't to win the league that year. It wasn't easy. It was so difficult to run with the free platform. The players' wages, sometimes player wages is delayed, the bonus is not there, a lot of issues, a lot of problems, dealing with a lot of problems, including myself, the money-wise. I had one family in here, UK, and the Cyprus is my dad and mom, and a lot of I'm throwing a lot of problems, and plus my boys, my players, and so many problems. And then KPL, they give us a lot of games back to back because it was. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. You need to play that games to win the league anyway. It wasn't easy. It was so hard. It's a long marathons. To win the league is long marathons, and unfit teams. It didn't help me, but because I've been a lot of courses in UK, fitness courses, this and that, it helps me. Whatever I did in here, it helps me to Kenya.
Great, Coach. Now you've just told me you also experienced some of difficulties at the club? Because my last guest was Coach Kev. He told me at times he even walked from where he stayed from Kileleshwa to Toyoyo. He did not have electricity. He did not have water to shower. How was yours? Because how was yours apart from the difficulties?
You know, you know what? As a coach, as a coach in media, because a lot of people is watch this.
Yeah.
I don't want to put Gor Mahia people down,
Okay.
or the chairman or the committee members,
Yeah.
or if I said anything is not beneficial for Gor. Of course, listen, Africa is Africa.
Yeah.
It's not easy life.
Yeah.
It's not an easy life. It's not like European teams in England.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say anything about people. Yes, it's still, if I want to open the book, it's still they own me big money.
Okay.
And I don't want to mention that.
Okay.
Because Coach Hassan is not important. Coach Kerry is not important. Coach Ziamare is Gor is important.
Yeah.
Gor, a lot of people is following the Gor. A lot of people, they loving the Gor. That is Gor, the Kenyan team. A lot of proud team.
Yeah.
It goes to Africa, they beat the giants. I don't want to say, okay, electric or power, I didn't have a power, or I didn't have a money. Listen, I've been free as well, but I don't want to mention that because it's not easy life in Africa, and I respect that, no problem. I have to go to through these kind of things, you know?
Yeah.
God, whatever they give us, you have to appreciate.
Okay. Now, Coach, you came, won the league, and also helped Gor Mahia to get to quarterfinals of the CAF Confederation Cup, and then later left just after a year. Why didn't you stay at Gor Mahia? Because
it's a good question, this one.
Yeah.
First of all, I believe if I was stay there, I was going to end up to Champions League. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. But to come in here, I said it in Kenya as well, but so many people, they misunderstanding. I had a family problems. I tried to come to fix the problems. First of all. Second, I had this sister is suffering depression. And my mom, she had a stroke. My daddy, he has a cancer. And too many problems. I cannot give my heart. You have to give your heart, your brain to coach. Where coach has to be free is my mind. You have to concentrate. You have to check your players. You have to work on it. You have to do your training plans to perform a lot of things. And I don't want to damage to Gor. I didn't want to give the problems to the Gor. And I said to myself, is the best way. Is the best way. Come out, fix your problems, because as I said it before, Gor Mahia are more important than me, myself. Someone's who is up for it, someone is concentration more, someone he can love more in Gor, someone who can give the heart and energy to Gor, he can come and he can do the job. That's why I resigned.
Okay, Coach, sorry for that. I hope your family overcame through the problems. Now, there's a match I will ask you later, but let's first talk about the match against Zamalek, where you won, Gor Mahia won 4-2 against Zamalek. How was the feeling? Because this match, Gor Mahia fans have never gotten over it. It's one of their best matches in their lives.
Yeah, first of all, I have a friend of mine from Cyprus, the agent, football agent. He knows inside out Africans football, the players, the leagues, the everything. His job, he's selling the players. Few days before, he called me and he told me, Coach, he goes to me, you're playing against Zamalek. Do you know Zamalek, one of the rich team, one of the expensive team? Maybe he says to me, they are one player most expensive than your players, including yourself as well in the team. Very expensive. I said, doesn't make difference. I said, did they play 12 players? 11v11, I said. He was laughing. He says to me, you don't know African football. You don't. I know. He says to me, you're a very passionate guy. You're a very passionate coach. I said to him, please don't say anything. Call me after the game. That's it. And I start to search. And I start to put my sessions. How can I win the games? And which is after the game, I saw some of the players, Zamalek players, and even one of the Zamalek players, they play in Turkey, and we managed to speak. And the agent was right. One player maybe 10 times most expensive than my 30 players. It's a very rich club. I didn't know that. But I don't want to know anyway, their budget or anything. I just care about my team, my players. That's it. And I want to give my fans that pleasure. Africa is difficult. They come. What I see, they come, they pay the gates, they come to watch the games. And for me, I need to concentrate my team. That's it. Anyway, and after we won, it was a beautiful game. It was fantastic game. We dominate the games, and we won 4-2, which is a first Champions League, first Confederation Cup game. No any team, no any country, African country, they believe we was gonna win the game. So many people, they call me, and they told me, even the agencies, you guys, you got no chance. And African giant, they said, Zamalek is African giant. And I didn't say anything. Then after the game, friend of mine, Cypriot guy, he called me, and he didn't check the result. And he asked me, what's the result? I said, 4-2. Oh, you guys managed to score 2 goals. I said to him, please have a look at the result and call me. He looked at the result and he called me. He was screaming and shouting. He goes to me, you guys, you achieved a good job. I said, no, we did our job. That's it. Doesn't matter. It's Zamalek. For me, that doesn't matter. Everton, doesn't matter. Madrid or Barcelona. It doesn't matter. For me, most important things to start with the 3 points. And then we did it.
No, coach, okay.
Yeah. What I try to say, I never say I did. We did. Me, my staff, and my players.
No, coach, you came to Kenya. You won against Zamalek, and then KCB beat Gor Mahia. You are on the news, Oktay. But then I think there is a game that you will live to remember. One of the best games that you played, apart from the KCB where stones were thrown, and the one against Zamalek.
Hello. Yeah. Say again, please.
Okay, I'm asking you one of the games that when you are coaching Gor Mahia, a game that you will never forget.
Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro.
Pedro games. I never ever forget in my life. Pedro. And in Kusumu, Super Pekaga game. Yeah, but Pedro game, I never ever forget. Not any teams they can able to achieve this. 9 men. 9 men. You're gonna play a lot of minutes, 9 men, and you're gonna win the games 1-0.
Yeah.
Not easy.
True.
Not easy. Not any teams they can do this.
Yeah, defending a 1-0 lead with 9 men is a very difficult task.
And if you're telling me most disappointment things, not to throw the stones from the fans, it doesn't disappoint me. but unfortunately, players, they go to strike, protested the club, and they didn't come training session before Berkane. Otherwise, I was gonna play. We was gonna play final, Confederation Cup final.
Great, and you have just told me a game against Sofapaka in Kisumu. What transpired in Kisumu?
Our fans, our fans, 90 minutes, they didn't stop screaming and shouting and supporting their teams. And we were very organized, very tight game. And we had the chances and we scored. Samuel, if I'm not wrong, Samuel and Jack scored. It was very, very good game, very intensity, very difficult game, and we managed to win 2-0. First and second.
Okay. Now, coach, you have coached in Thailand and you have also coached in Saudi Arabia. You have coached in Kenya, but you say Gor Mahia is the best club. What makes you say so?
Well, supporting wise, not organized wise, not organized.
Okay.
Supporting. Gor, the fan base. Fan base is fantastic. If you're telling me why is not they're not organized, big club is massive clubs. For me, what they need to do, they need to build training facility. They need to build training facility. As a big club in Kenya, they need to build their stadium. They need to build their, forget about maybe the ground is a big things, big money, expensive. Even, I don't know if you guys know, I had a meeting with the Turkish Airlines when I was there.
No.
In Turkish embassy. I bring the Gor Mahia people there to build a training facility. And they didn't say no. But unfortunately, they didn't follow it. They didn't follow it because they don't think the Gor Mahia benefit, long-term benefit. When they built the training facility, a lot of gifted, talented kids, they're gonna come there. They're gonna training. And I told them you have to put the canteen. Some kids, they come there empty stomach. And what I was gonna do, you don't have to go to Toyoyo to pay the money. You got free ground. You put that money to cook the food to eat. The players, they can come there. They can eat something. Even the young kids. But unfortunately, they didn't do it. I try my best.
Okay, coach, away from Gor Mahia, earlier this year, it was rumored that you were to join Highlanders FC in Zimbabwe. How did this one go?
You know, there's a few clubs. The agencies, they contact with the few clubs. But as I said, I wasn't ready. But I wasn't ready. I didn't fix my issues, my problems. And now, yes, now I'm available. Now I'm ready. Before I wasn't ready. Yeah. There's a few. It's not only them. There's a few clubs approached me. But unfortunately, it was wrong time. From Botswana, from Zambia, from Zimbabwe, from Angola, but I wasn't ready. Now I'm ready. But as you guys know, there's a problems in the world at the moment. Corona things is destroy the world at the moment.
Now, coach, if because right now there are countries who allow traveling. Let me ask, if given a chance to come back, coach in KPL, would you take the chance?
Again?
Would you consider returning to KPL?
Yes. Why not? Because I'm a professional football coach. Why not? Any teams, I can, if they got project and they can come and they can talk. Before, they mentioned, one of the agent, they mentioned me if I work. I said, why not? Why not? But it was league start. And it was a bit late. He make decision late. Already every teams, they had their coaches. They got their coaches.
Coach, a professional coach you are, and how would you rate the level of football in Kenya and Africa?
Okay. First of all, I'm going to tell Kenya because I was working the Kenyan league. Okay. The players wise, you can able to find every team very talented, very gifted, very athletic, and players. Very good football players. As a Kenya, you can find fantastic football players, strong. But one thing is a problems there, nutrition. They don't follow the nutrition. Supplements. They don't know what they're going to get after the game, before the game, what they're going to eat, which is in long distance, they affect the players. They haven't got gym culture. They haven't got, a lot of things to improve in Kenya, but still, the league is not too bad as is in Africa. It's good league. It's not bad league, and the players is very good.
Okay, coach. Let me bring you back to KPL because you won accolades while in Kenya. What would we say inspired you with the team apart from the fans?
First of all, is my character. It's me. I'm a Mediterranean people, passionate people. They want to win something. And I always want to win. I'm not quiet person on the touchline. I'm not quiet person in the training session. I'm working very hard. On the pitch, off the pitch, I'm working very hard. It's not, I come training session and my training session is finished and my job is finished. No, I'm not type of person. I work 24/7. To meeting with the chairman, meeting with the TM, meeting with the players. I don't stop. That's why I went to Thailand. I won the league in Thailand. I won the league in Kenya. And I can go another country and I can able to win the league again. Knowledge, passion, and you have to love what you're doing. It's not a day, it's 24/7. You have to work very hard to achieve something. That's why it's not only funds giving me extra power. Work harder. Yes, it helps me a lot. The players has to enjoy committee, the chairman, the CEO, single one in Gor.
Okay, coach. Passion, knowledge, and loving what you do. Have you ever considered coaching a national team?
You know, I love to do that.
Yeah.
And if I coach the national team,
Yeah.
I have to put the target to World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, why not? If it comes offer or anything, I love to do it. No problem for me.
Okay.
Yes, why not? And as a Kenya, beautiful country, they deserve to go to World Cup. At the moment, they're in the third, I think, in African Cup, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Cosmos, Egypt, then after Kenya.
Okay. I think
And Togo.
Yeah. Togo. Okay, coach. Because you took Gor Mahia to quarterfinals of the Confederation Cup. I guess you have your best first 11 of the team. If you can remember their names, would you, if you don't mind, give me kindly the names of the first 11 of your best first 11 at your time in Gor Mahia?
This is all, they're okay.
Yeah.
They're all my players. They are all my boys. They are all every single one in my heart. But
Yeah.
Boniface goalkeeper, I can say, Batambuze,
Yeah.
Philemon,
Yeah.
Shakawa, Josh, Wendo,
Yeah.
Lawrence Juma, Kahata, Samuel, Jack Tisenge, who else I can say, or Jack with Mustafa, or Jack with Eriza.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, I can say it straight away. Then after I can say little Bonnie, he's in Wazito now.
Yeah, right now.
Boniface.
Yeah.
Great players, great players. I never forget them. Kahata, he was gifted.
Yeah, right now.
He was very, very gifted and very talented.
Yeah.
Josh, he was strong and solid.
Yeah.
Batambuze, for me, he was amazing. Amazing left back. He was unusual left back. He's modern left back. He was very good as well. Philemon, same. I had a good boys, very good players. I never forget them. Look, if you're asking me, tell Saudi Arabians team,
Yeah.
or tell, I don't know the players. I forgot the players' name.
Yeah. Okay, coach. As we wind up the interview, just your last words of advice to players and also the upcoming coaches, because apparently players, when they retire from playing football, they venture into coaching. So maybe just your word of advice to them.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you to you giving me this opportunity. We talk about Kenya. I enjoyed it. We talk about Kenyan football. Thanks a lot. First of all, I would like to thank to you. And secondly, yes, I would like to give some advice to young players to work very hard and care. They have to care about their body. Nutrition is very important. Just they need to believe themselves and working hard, and they need to work with the good agencies. They can come out from Europe or the other Asian big teams or African big teams. They go there and they enjoy their football. But first thing first is come with the discipline. Discipline and working hard. And always mental strength is very, very, very important. Football players is up and down. They shouldn't think too much, or they shouldn't destroy their confidence. Always is positive. Always is they have to look positive and work very hard. That's what I said. I can tell them.
Okay, thank you, coach.
And Asante.
Thank you so much, coach, for gracing my show today. To my viewers, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Safari Soccer. Follow us on our social media platforms at Safari Soccer on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. Asante sana, coach, and I wish you all the best in your coaching career.
Karibu, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
And do you know how to say asante sana in Luo?
Asante sana, Erikamano.
Yeah. Thank you so much, coach, and I hope we will continue getting in touch.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.
I did too.
Okay, bye-bye.